Hello, welcome to our Fine Art A-Level presentation. Hopefully you're watching this video because you're interested in doing fine art at Cheney School. You've got all of the information that you need in the subject booklet, but what this presentation is about is sort of sharing some of the students' views. So I'm going to introduce Anushka and Evie, who are our Year 13 students, and Farid and Anna, who are in Year 12. So I'm going to start off by asking Evie, why did you choose to study fine art?
I think I chose it because doing the GCSE course definitely made me realise how fascinated I was in doing art and like the process in making pieces and how you develop your ideas and turn them into pieces. And then I was also really interested in doing the personal study in Year 13 because a lot of the course is following like strict themes, but I wanted to do my own, see where I could go with my own ideas and like things that I was personally fascinated in.
Lovely. And do you want to say what you're doing your personal study on?
Mine is on feminism. My question is the ways in which female artists can transcend the patriarchy.
Great, thank you. And Farid, please.
I chose to do fine art because I really enjoyed it in GCSEs and I've always had an interest in it.
Lovely. And Anna?
So mine's similar. I also enjoyed it at GCSE, and I think also I quite like the fact that it's so creative. I really like doing creative things, so I think it helps to, it makes you kind of more expressive with your work, I think, rather than other subjects where it's more about writing. And because I do philosophy and English as well, they're quite essay based, so it's a nice kind of creative outlet.
Thank you. And Anushka?
So like what the others have said, I really like doing it at GCSE, but I also wanted to hone in my skills so I could express like different ideas and concepts through art, because that's really interesting to me.
And you're in Year 13, so do you want to say what your personal studies are on?
So my personal study is about this like conformity and necessity for artists to be able to get their foot through like the art world.
Fantastic, thank you. So second question, we'll start with Evie again. What has been your most valuable learning experience in fine art?
I think mine is to like trust the process, because I felt like for a lot of the time, especially at the beginning, I was worried about how I would get things done or how my ideas would work out into pieces. But there's not really much point in stressing about it, because even if things go wrong, it nearly always works out into something that's like more interesting or that you can be inspired by later on.
That's a nice bit of reflection there, thank you. Farid, same question.
I'd probably say time management skills. I feel like at the start of fine art I wasn't very good at managing my time, but now I can manage my time well.
Brilliant. Anna?
I think it's just helped me to kind of take more risks. I feel like at GCSE I used to do a lot more kind of controlled work, and now I just I do a lot of things that I never would have thought of doing before. It just makes you kind of like think outside of the box a bit more, I think.
Can you give an example of something that you've made which has been sort of different to your GCSE experience?
So we made mind maps at the start of our project, and normally we do them all like 2D, but my word was power, and so I really wanted to do something kind of like big and strong. So I created a box. It was like a 3D box, and then I like painted on top of it.
Lovely, thanks. Sorry, did I interrupt you there?
No, that's fine.
Anushka?
So like what Anna said, it's like really, it helps offer like a different perspective to what you usually be used to. So I really enjoy that in art so far.
Thank you. And final question, how has this course, so A-Level Fine Art, shaped your plans for the future? And if we can start with Evie, please.
I I think it helped me realize like what was out there. So I wanted to kind of explore what was out there basically. And so I wanted to do a foundation course, and because that helps you to like experience all the different things. So like new medias and new ideas, because there's so many things that I haven't discovered yet.
So you're definitely going to go on and do an art foundation next year, aren't you?
If I get in, yeah.
Yeah, you'll definitely get in. Your work's fantastic. So Farid, same question to you. Obviously you're in year 12, so you're a bit earlier in the process.
I'm planning to do architecture at university, and art is very useful for like designing buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do.
Fantastic. And when did you decide that you wanted to do architecture?
Probably the end of GCSE, when I looked into choosing my A levels.
And what have you chosen as your other A levels then to go with the fine art?
Maths and physics.
Okay, so you've got like the winning architecture combination there, I think. Fab. And Anna, please.
Yes.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I like having a subject that's more creative, I think, because then it kind of gives you a wider option. Like you have like a bigger choice of things to choose from. And I think also at the moment there's a lot of kind of like technology that's coming about, and one thing that is never going to be able to kind of do as well as humans is think creatively. So I think it's really good to have that skill.
I feel like you've been listening to me for too long there. Creative industries, yeah. And Anushka, last but not least.
So I plan to do an art foundation course next year, and then probably go on to do anthropology and art at university, because I really want to do something within the creative industry, and I feel like a foundation course would be a good stepping stone for doing that.
Lovely. And do you feel that the fine art course has prepared you well to go on to that foundation?
Yeah, definitely. It helps build your portfolio, and it helps you like create your own ideas and concepts. So it's really good.
Brilliant. Well, that's all from us. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope that you consider choosing fine art at Cheney School.